on Big Frank. As you can see, wheelless. Tyres were shot. They were pretty much shot when I got it. Bloke I bought it off of had it garage for about 2 years. So brakes all needed overhauling, and I should have replaced the tyres then, but not knowing what I was doing with it, and that because I was going to go for the TCX, I think it is, the knobblies, and then it's like, well, they really ruin your fun out on the road. So I've gone back with what I rely on, a Bridgestone battle axe. I'm not a fucking, oh, swearing, I'm not a sports rider as such, and I've got these on the 1250. They offer me the grip that I need for the fun that I have, and offer quite good longevity with the dual compounds. So yeah, I've got the well, these are the newer ones. These are the T30 Evos. I think I've just got the T30s on the 1250, so these offer a bit more grip in the rain, as if I'd ever go out in the rain after it was me that did the electrics. Hey, that'd just be false economy. So I've had a go at cleaning this wheel up. Come on. Right, so the rim tape's off. I've never liked the rim tape. Just haven't got around to taking it off. And this is the first time I've actually cleaned the wheels, and they're still crap. So I've got to find a different cleaning solution to clean them up. There's bits and pieces out of them, so probably a long time down the road I'll either buy new wheels that I like the colour of, or get these ones powder coated. So yeah, it's new chain and sprocket day today. Let's get some light on that. So I've got a new JT front sprocket on it. This one's actually come with the damping material on it. I hope it's the right one. Is there a gap there? Don't know now. Yeah, so the one that came off was just a flat sprocket like that, which again was a JT. Probably isn't apparent, but there's a couple of the teeth that have got a slight bend to them. Tiniest bit of wear on the top of the teeth, but nothing major. So I've replaced that, and as I say, it's come back with this one with the dampener on it. So we'll see how that performs. It's free running and everything. Right, so next stage at the moment is fitting the rear sprocket, the new rear sprocket. I've gone slightly bigger, 2 teeth bigger. Don't know why. Just ordinary sprocket, same as that. And it's turned out to be quite a good looking one, I think, with all these slots cut round. What is it? Oh, it's a Sunstar. I thought they were both JTs. So it's a Sunstar at 47 teeth, and I'm just pinning it on. Bought a new set of stainless steel nuts for it, lock nuts. So yeah, next step, just got to clean the threads off. Tiny bit of thread locker blue inside the nut, and then screw them down and then torque them up. Hence the manual being here, the Bible, for obviously the torque settings. So yeah, I'll get on with that. Update in a minute. Right, how to clean up on the back wheel. Let's do the rim tape off. It's not beautiful. Well, it is beautiful. It's just not gorgeous. There's a big lump of something missing. I can't see it. There it is. up in there, look, big chip out. But yes, a lot prettier than it was. Sprockets on, packed it with white grease, the inner bearing, bit of red grease for the rubber against the axle. All torqued up properly in a crisscross pattern at, what did the Bible say, 60 Newton meters. So yeah, so next little thing is I'm going to torque up the front sprocket, clean the nut up, torque up the front sprocket. I'm going to chop the chain off, clean all this swing arm up and that back axle and spacers, and then start the rebuild, which might not be till tomorrow. This is Sunday morning. FaceTime my daughter who's in Australia, gone to live over there. I'll be FaceTiming her probably in the next hour, and then I'm out for a lovely Sunday roast again. Gorgeous. So yeah, time I've been out for a Sunday roast and a few beers and that, I shouldn't really be handling a spanner. So as I say, it'll probably be tomorrow night, Monday night, that I'll continue with it. But yeah, that's the progress so far. Right, had a bit of a clean up. So swing arms had a bit of a clean down with brake cleaner, and clean my blocks up a little bit. Oh, not on the back there. Bit shiny. Need to just give that a little light sanding. Bit of grease on there, and then ready for the rebuild. There you go. Get on with that. Right. Wheels in, axles in, chains in, a little bit of a tidy up at the front there. So, all looking good. Just got to crimp the joining link with my new Sealy motorcycle chain and breaker and rivet kit, which is a lot better than the last one I bought. Which, let's have a look. Is this one. Oh, it's so easy one-handed. There you go. And I was probably over tightening it, but when it seemed like when I pushed this down to flat mushroom the head of the chain, this body bit here was just opening up and letting this ping, and I wasn't putting that much pressure on it, I don't think. So yeah, it just didn't work for me, so that can go back in there. But this one seems to be a lot better. I think that might have been the problem with that one. It was trying to do too much at once. It's trying to do two pins at the same time, whereas this one does the pins individually, mushrooms them over. As I say, I've got to use the blocks to push the tab on before I mushroom the ends. So I'm just going to measure that up and make sure I don't squash the X rings, these little washer things. Make sure I don't squash them too much. So I'll measure this link and then measure how far I've gone on that link and just keep going until it's the same. I had to take one link out, which was alright. I think on my 1250 I had to take about 3 out. But as I say, this is a bigger back sprocket by 2 teeth. I've brought the adjusters right in. It's about 1/3 the way out the adjusters. So I've got play either way. Obviously I've got the most amount on the adjustment, but I've got a little bit there just in case I need to come back. But sitting as it is, it's not far off being spot on. So yeah, I'll get on with that. But there you go, it's looking a lot neater on the arse end with the new rubber. That bloody rim tape's gone. Bit of a clean on the wheel. As I say, all new bits and give everything else a bit of a shine. Looking a lot better. That's you updated. Right, just finished. Chain guards back on. As you can see, looking a lot cleaner at the back there. New chain, new sprocket, clean wheels, no rim tape, new tyres, front and back. Big fur cup with the mudguard. Mudguard? Yeah, whatever. Front mudguard. I had it so close to the old tyre that because this is a new tyre and the tread's that much thicker, it was scraping on the mudguard at the back. So I've done a complete bodge, just welded an extra nut where it was fixed down here. There's a nut, you can possibly see it, I don't know whether it's too dark. There's a nut there that it was screwed to. I've welded another nut on to raise it up, raised it up at the front a little bit, and that's given me the clearance. I'm gonna have to do another one. There's no question about it, it needs another one. So along with the tank, that's my winter done. But till then, there you go. Big Frank is back on the road, hopefully tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll get to and fro work on him. Sorry. Sorry, Frank. There you go, that's you updated, all done. Right, quick update after showing you what I'd done to the bike, which was new tyres, cleaned up the wheels, taken that rim tape off, chain and sprocket set. Had to raise the front mudguard up because with the new tyre having a lot more tread on it, the front mudguard was actually rubbing against it at the back, so I've had to do a bodge of raising that up a bit to give it a bit more clearance. Taking it to work last week, Tuesday or Wednesday, and Big Frank decided to spin out underneath me. Cold tyres, chilled morning I suppose. Yeah, no traction whatsoever, completely spun out. I couldn't see anything on the floor like diesel or petrol or anything that would give it a go. Just shiny new tyres, extremely cold. So yeah, lost it, spun it on the floor. As you can see, the header tank, old Spider-Man's drink bottle, has died. So I'm waiting to get another expansion tank in, a new P-clip to hold it on. Crash bung's taking the brunt of it. Can't see any cracking or breakage to the block where the crash bung goes in, but obviously once I get the header tank and that off, I'll investigate that further. The lock was bent round, key was at 90 degrees but didn't snap. It's all still working. I started up and rode it back home because, as I say, I only lost the fluid out of the expansion tank, and the back brake got bent. So yeah, without the crash bung it could have been a lot worse. Could have been looking for another radiator or something, but yeah, lucky. But there you go, that's you updated. Silly manoeuvre, cold tyres, not thinking early in the morning, and it's as easy as that, as quick as that. But there you go, he'll soon be back on the road again. Can't go without Big Frank. But that's you updated. Ride safe, and I'll try to do the same.